joining us for Your Voice, Your Stories. I'm Kelly Swoop. Complaints of open market drug dealing prompted police to crack down on a neighborhood in Brooklyn Park. And as Jeff Hager tells us, it netted a substantial haul of drugs, cash, and ammunition, along with the arrest.
Here at the corner of Cross Street and Wasena Avenue in Brooklyn Park, you'll find plenty of Christmas decorations, children's toys, and well-kept yards. But residents like Deborah Gagan know there's far more to the neighborhood than meets the eye.
Just mainly, they just, dealing their drugs about it. But it's like, you can see who's doing it and who's not. Because they'll be sitting up there in a car waiting for somebody to bring something to their window and get it from their window, and then they take off in their car.
While Gagan just kept her distance from the dealers, others reached out to the Anne Arundel County Police for help. Detectives with the Northern Strategic Patrol Team immediately went to work trying to identify residences and individuals involved in criminal activity.
They observed the area. They did some surveillance of the area, trying to find particular individuals or look for patterns of behavior. And based on all the information they recovered or based on all the information that they obtained during that month, they were able to put together arrest warrants and search and seizure warrants.
What began with a foot chase of a man carrying 19 various containers of crack cocaine on Monday was quickly followed by the search of another man's car that turned up 38 prescription depressants. Turning to Target homes in the area, one raid produced more drugs and over $6,000 in cash, while detectives entering a pair of homes on Wasena Avenue recovered hundreds of rounds of ammunition, digital scales, and a supply of one of the area's most deadly drugs.
We seized fentanyl pills that could kill 30 people right there, so we don't know really how many lives we possibly saved by getting this stuff off the streets.
Seizures and arrests which have restored some measure of safety to a neighborhood which had been overrun by criminals in search of a quick buck.
I wish they would get rid of how many they can, because they're always, somebody doing something.
In Brooklyn Park, Jeff Hager, WMAR 2 News.
I'm Jack Watson in Patterson Park, where an ice rink here is slated to close permanently, the decades-long home of a youth hockey team serving this surrounding community.
The only barrier to come into hockey is that you open the door when the coach knocks on it.
That's the mentality for the Baltimore Banners ice hockey team. The trip to the rink, gear, ice time, food afterwards, all taken care of. Coach Matt Leone says having an ice rink here in Patterson Park works best for their impact.
We very deliberately target the Elwood Park, the McKeldry Park neighborhoods of Baltimore City. Those are very high violence neighborhoods of Baltimore City, highly marginalized, but it's also high opportunity for our youth. It's also less than a mile away from Patterson Park.
Their home since 2003 has been what they affectionately call the Bubble, Mimi DiPietro Skating Center in Patterson Park. A city document says the center has to close permanently due to concerns about the structural integrity of the wall that houses the rink's ammonia refrigeration system. The Department of Recreation and Parks says if they succeed with some repairs, they could stay open just for this season. Baltimore City estimates a new structurally sound ice rink would cost anywhere between $5 and $10 million. And given the city's larger demands, Rec and Park says it has reached the limit of what maintenance can safely support. The Banners will instead play at Mount Pleasant Ice Arena, about a 25-minute drive away. Aside from the distance, Leone says the team is getting less time for their season.
We grow. We ask for 45 to start. We grow up to 60 to 70. We got 18 hours at Mount Pleasant. So at best, it's less than half, talking 40%.
Leone tells me there is guarded optimism, but also urgency to lobby local leaders for a new bubble.
Our hope is that we can treat it as this iteration of the bubble is done. It'll be torn down. You might miss a season or two, but it's for the greater good of a long-term construction of a new rink, ideally a year-round rink.
Rec and Park says the earliest possible reopening of the rink would be late December or early January for what would be the last season of an ice rink serving Patterson Park for 4 decades. In Southeast Baltimore, Jack Watson, WMAR 2 News.
A UMBC program helps underrepresented students reach for graduate degrees and beyond. Maria Morales shows us how its director is paying forward the support that he received right here in Baltimore.
Michael Hunt remembers the people who believed in him as a youth.
I've always been inquisitive, and I've always had community folks who really cultivated that for me. So my home church in Baltimore, which was New Shiloh Baptist Church, a lot of folks from the black middle class all came from that community. I was from a single parent home, and my mom made sure that I was always in those spaces.
That support propelled Hunt to earn undergraduate and doctoral degrees at UMBC. Yet he realized other students weren't so lucky. It sparked a desire to help the next generation pursue graduate studies, and he does that as director of the UMBC chapter of the McNair Scholars Program, which has a goal of increasing graduate degrees for students from traditionally underrepresented groups.
The issue isn't that our students aren't achieving, it's that they haven't been given the opportunities. And that's why this program is important, right? Because it literally places the students in these opportunities. Some of them haven't even flown before, and their first time flying in an airplane is going to present their research at a conference.
The nationwide program is the legacy of the late astronaut Ronald McNair, the first African American in space. 30 students are selected each year for UMBC's program. They complete scientific or scholarly research opportunities. Most, like Kalel Kai, a junior mechanical engineering major, are first-generation college students.
When I first came to college, I was scared, but when I saw McNair for the first time, I saw this is a place where people don't talk about what ifs or whats. They're talking about whens and hows, putting beliefs into actions, and that kind of caused a shift in me.
McNair builds community for students like Kalel, who didn't have family or friends who shared the same goals.
McNair has helped me in regards to just gaining more confidence in myself. How do I take these opportunities and make sure I can grow them? How to make sure I cultivate it into something more so I can reap what I sow.
The federally funded program was recently cut from 18 colleges nationwide. However, UMBC leadership has reaffirmed their commitment. Because of his work with the McNair Scholars, Hunt recently received the 2025 Outstanding Alumni Award. In Catonsville, Maria Morales, WMAR 2 News.
At Park Heights Academy, students are showing up in a big way. The school cut chronic absenteeism by 15% in just 1 quarter, making them the winner of Mayor Brandon Scott's attendance challenge. Photojournalist Eric Ferris shows us how they celebrated.
We are super excited today. We have joined on today for our first quarter attendance Mayor's Award.
As someone who grew up in this neighborhood, I am so proud to present the first Mayor's Attendance Challenge Award for this school year's first quarter to the Park Heights Academy family. Congratulations.
We did it, y'all. Yeah, we did it, yeah. Park Heights, all day, Park Heights.
If you told me last year that we not only improve our attendance but win an award for it, I probably would have responded with hesitancy and disbelief. But here we are celebrating this awesome moment of progress. Last year, we had low attendance and high chronic absence, and it was a data point that stuck with us and really haunted us. There were some days that we felt like we had more empty seats in our building than we had full ones. But instead of accepting that as our story, we decided to rewrite it. We took a hard look at why students were missing school. We faced those challenges head on. We reminded students that every single day is a step towards their future. And so, you know what our kids did? They showed up, y'all. They met us halfway, and bit by bit, day by day, the empty seats started to fill. And attendance wasn't just a number for us anymore. It became a powerful symbol of what happens when community comes together. And our parents and guardians embraced our vision, and y'all made attendance a priority at home. Together, we are proving that simply showing up changes everything.
This mayor is a competitive mayor. So to win that cup means that the Park Heights community, you all have accomplished something very few other schools have.
You young people, family, staff made it a priority to come to school and give your best during the first quarter of this school year. And we want you to continue to see this effort for the rest of the school year.
This award is more than a proclamation or a trophy. It is a testament to what teamwork, persistence, and belief in our students can achieve. It's a reminder that failure is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of our comeback.
We did it, y'all. We know how to come to school. We know how to. No.
A veteran says one moment with his son changed his life. I'm Sayara Williams, your Voice for Veterans reporter, and I'll tell you how this one Marine Corps veteran says his service dog helped him reclaim his life.
Subscribe to WMAR 2 News on YouTube for daily videos.
Toyotathon is on. Discover holiday magic with a new Toyota. Take a 4Runner skiing.
Wow.
Sick. Pick out the perfect tree with the Tacoma.
Bingo.
Or find the best sledding spot with the Grand Highlander. Whoa. 'Tis the season for Toyotathon. Oh, Santa got my letter.
Get a RAV4 right now with special 4.75% financing for 72 months. Or get 4.99% financing on a spacious Grand Highlander.
Toyotathon is on.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, bedtime soon.
Got your hands full.
Late night shopping, huh? Oh, yeah. It's the season.
Thank you.
Holiday magic made easy. Gotta have a Wawa.
At Next Day Floors, we take the stress out of shopping during our 50% off No Stress Express sale. With thousands of flooring choices, state-of-the-art cabinetry, and designer blinds, all under one roof at the lowest prices guaranteed. No matter what your budget, you deserve a beautiful home with floors, cabinetry, and blinds during our No Stress Express sale. Make an appointment today.
Next Day Floors, we come to you. Call 800-916-6112.
The holidays are about moments, the ones that sound and feel just right. At Gramophone, we don't just design high-end audio and video systems. We create experiences. From breathtaking home theaters and multi-room music systems to the latest in smart home technology, we make your home the place everyone wants to be. Now through December 6th, enjoy exclusive access to the season's finest technology with store-wide savings and 36 months of no-interest financing. See it, hear it, live it. Gramophone.
The WMAR Toy Drive is underway.
We're collecting toys like this for Johns Hopkins Children's Center in support of parents with a hospitalized child.
So swing by our TV station now through December 15th and drop off a toy.
Sponsored by Northrop Realty.
Where'd you get all that?
Custom job, made it myself.
You made your own Northrop swag?
Yes.
Can I have some? Show off.
You know, as news anchors, being in the studio and talking at the desk, that's only half the job. The other half is getting out there and connecting with people. Because without you, then what are we doing here?
We are helping Maryland teachers get the supplies they need. It is a little bit wet at the moment, but we're not going to let that stop us.
Are you so excited for your books?
Yes!
You are why we get up every morning and come do what we do.
You're watching WMAR 2 News, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back to Your Voice, Your Stories. November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. Tonight, a local fitness trainer opens up about fighting the toughest battle of her life. Kira Burnett has her inspiring story of resilience and strength.
Push! Taking class with Nevi Chen, you'd never know the uphill battle she's facing.
Because never in a million years that I thought I would be fighting the biggest, toughest, hardest battle of my life.
She's undergoing yet another cycle of chemotherapy.
I have to live every moment because I don't know when my last moment is.
Last year, Nevi was training clients for a fitness competition when she started getting intense back pain.
I was balled up in the room next to theirs crying. I just prayed to God, just get me out of this pain so that I could be there for them.
She made it through the weekend and all the girls placed, but the victory was shortly met with a setback.
Primary physician, she calls. She asked me if my husband is with me.
That back pain turned out to be stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
And at that moment, it just felt like my world stopped.
The disease had already spread to her liver with a mass on her kidney.
How can I have cancer? I'm doing everything to prevent getting anything. How is that even possible? I work out, I eat right. I would have never guessed.
2 more.
Me have stage 4 pancreatic cancer? There's no way. I couldn't have written that myself.
Nevi says even her oncologist was shocked, but genetic testing came back, showing a history on her mom's side.
I love you too. My mom just recently said to me, how did it skip me and go to you? It's not that it skipped her and that it went to me. It's that I needed her here to take care of me.
With a 5-year survival rate of about 1%, doctors told Nevi there's no cure.
And he doesn't know how much time I have. But my purpose, my faith, and my village, and my prayer warriors are strong.
Good job, baby.
And I say, as long as I have breath in my body, I will live and not die.
In 2024, she started aggressive chemotherapy. Nevi dropped down to 98 pounds.
Chemo took everything from me. But the one thing that it didn't take was my purpose.
While her physical strength was depleted, her gym that's been open since 2012, while that remained open, her staff kept the place running.
You next.
Nevi's daughter taught classes when her mom couldn't.
Could not have imagined going through this journey without them.
The tumors shrank and things started looking up.
My members, my family, my children, this is what drives me.
But 1 year after beginning treatment, the cancer spread.
I'm going to take advantage of every single moment that I have. And you will never say that Nevi didn't fight.
Since August, she's been on infusion chemo every other week, all while continuing to teach classes.
I am here, I am fighting, I am winning, and I am bringing women on this journey with me. It's not just about looking good. It's about literally saving your life.
I got it. Oh, okay. She got it. Period.
I was with some friends the other day. I had mentioned I'm battling stage 4 cancer. He said, you're not battling anything. You're winning cancer. And I said, clock it. We are winning cancer.
A breaking point that pushed him to get help. I'm Sayera Williams, your Voice for Veterans reporter, and one Marine Corps veteran out of Queen Anne's County credits his service dog for helping bring his family back. In 2003, Paul Sullivan was a college kid watching the invasion of Iraq on TV when he felt a pull he couldn't ignore. He joined the Marine Corps, went infantry, and deployed to Iraq in 2005.
You know, some of the greatest guys you've ever met in your life, and you spend a lot of time with them, and you kind of just bond, and then it's, 3% just like the craziest things you ever did in your life.
When he came home, he put the uniform away, but not the mission. He became a police officer and kept pushing everything he'd seen and felt to the back of his mind.
Right around 2017, something just kind of clicked. Something happened in my life, and it was kind of like a trigger, and it was like a lot of those things started to just come back.
His 5-year-old son at the time asked the question about 9/11. Finding it difficult for him to understand, he snapped.
He says, well, you should have just captured them and been nice to people. And it was just he's 5. So, that was it. Screaming at your 5-year-old in public will change things.
Paul reached out to the VA. A therapist mentioned America's Vet Dogs, and that's where he met Sal.
the biggest thing that I can say like Sal helps me manage is that it's not even like a task. It's more just like a responsibility. You know, I'm not as worried about where I sit when we sit down in a restaurant anymore. You know, I'm not, you know, hyper focused on where everybody is. It's like I'm just paying attention to, you know, paying attention to the dog, and the dog's paying attention to me, and like kind of getting our own little world a little bit.
Now the former Marine and retired Annapolis officer is a stay-at-home dad to 4 boys, a youth hockey coach, and a volunteer with Veterans Warriors hockey team. He still has tough days, but he doesn't face them alone. Sal helps him regulate emotions, stay grounded, and is always at his side when he needs him most.
I think the biggest takeaway is getting help when you need it. I think now we're getting to a time in our lives where it's like it's okay to talk to people. It's okay not to be okay. When you start to get help for yourself, like you realize how much it helps the people around you. And you start to see your family start to come back. You start to see your friends come back, and you start to see what's important.
He says getting help and getting Sal brought his family back and made him more patient and more present.
And that's kind of what Sal has done for us, is just like, hey, Dad's a little bit happier. Hey, Dad has more friends now. So it just makes me more involved, and I believe I'm a happier person with Sal. So yeah, we're doing okay.
And you can learn more about America's vet dogs and local veteran support programs on our website at WMAR2news.com. Sayara Williams, WMAR2 News.
What lurks below the ground in this place near Reisterstown? We bring you a 10,000-year-old mystery.
Like WMAR2 News on Facebook.
So you only check it twice?
Nissan tests every model thousands of times. No wonder we're J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality.
Hurry in for Black Friday savings at the Nissan year-end event. Now get up to $1,500 total bonus cash on kicks.
The Hess stock car racers are loaded with lights, sounds, and a powerful racing motor. Only at HessToyTruck.com. Free shipping and batteries included.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry.
Wait, what?
RAV4 Hybrid.
Cool.
Tundra, and more.
Whoa.
How'd you do that? Toyotathon magic.
Get a new Camry right now with special 4.99% financing for 72 months. Or get special APR financing on a stylish Corolla sedan or hatchback.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
Do a little tailgate? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I like to go all out. Check it. We got the big screen, live DJ, even got a hot tub guy.
I'm in the hot tub.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. I've got Royal Farms. You guys want some? Hey, guys, come on, don't leave. Hey, hot tub guy, come on, man.
Best tailgate ever.
Sorry, dude.
Say yes to no this November at Jimmy the Boxer Auto Mall.
That's right, Elsa. It's no money down November. All you pay is tax and tag.
Zero down gets you around town, no matter your credit.
Good credit, I'll get you the best rate out there. Bad credit, I got the lenders for you. Plus,
top dollar for your trade. Push it in, pull it in, tow it in. It doesn't matter.
November is on.
Scan the QR code or go to JimmyTheBoxerAutomall.com. And remember, we're knocking out the competition.
You know, as news anchors, being in the studio and talking at the desk, that's only half the job. The other half is getting out there and connecting with people, supporting the community that I live in, that Megan lives in, that we all live in. Because without you, then what are we doing here? These are your voices, your struggles, your triumphs. You are why we get up every morning and come do what we do.
Every veteran has a story, and every story matters. WMAR2 News is your voice for veterans, and we want to hear from you. Email me directly, Sayara@WMAR.com, because your voice deserves to be heard.
So you only check it twice?
Nissan tests every model thousands of times. No wonder we're J.D. Power's #1 in new vehicle quality.
Hurry in for Black Friday savings at the Nissan year-end event. Get 0% APR on select SUVs for well-qualified buyers.
Follow WMAR2 News on social media for daily content.
Back in May, we showed you how state archaeologists and geologists have teamed up to dig into Maryland's Stone Age past. Now they're out at the Piney Grove archaeological site to see if they can solve a more than 10,000-year-old mystery.
Yeah, this is the best so far that we have.
Ooh, we have some bitroidal. State geologist Rebecca Cabbage Adams and terrestrial archaeologist Zachary Singer are hot on the trail of this region's earliest inhabitants.
Estimates are around like 150 people in all of Maryland.
About 13,000 years ago, people referred to as the Clovis walked these lands, hunting animals now extinct. Zach and Rebecca are looking to prove the paths the Clovis walked were governed by their search for a specific stone that would bring hunting success.
The chalcedony must have been found very nearby because we're finding lots of evidence of people breaking down bigger pieces to make hunting tools.
Chalcedony is a translucent stone that points researchers to a specific time.
It's uncommon in the archaeological record in Maryland. When we do see it, it's mostly found with 13,000-year-old archaeological sites. This site is likely where people were first making those chalcedony stone tools to then carry around the rest of the region.
For the Clovis, and for these humans, finding this stone was a bit of a lucky shot. When this road was built back in 2001, archaeologists found this site contained large amounts of chalcedony chipping. Earlier this year, tested samples from the original find provided proof of the exact type of stone.
So I think we could even term it agate, because agate is spherically banded fibrous microcrystalline quartz.
With that bit of the mystery solved, Rebecca is closer to walking in the ancient steps of the Clovis people. Using GPS mapping, geologists like Rebecca traverse the land, registering data points of rock features that could be the original source of the stone brought to the worksite.
If I am looking for a nice place to live and an easy path to walk, I'm certainly going to do that in a valley that is formed by the Cockeysville Marble than hiking over a whole bunch of ridges and difficult terrain. So the two, the archaeology and the geology really go hand in hand that way. I think that's neat.
The next step in their search is to do blood protein residue analysis on the tools they find. Zach has a hunch on what they could find.
Based on blood residue and protein analysis on stone tools on the East Coast, people have found direct evidence for people 13,000 years ago hunting mammoths and mastodon and bison and extinct horse. We don't have that evidence yet directly for Maryland.
Emphasis on yet. With the evidence they found on this day, a deeper story of Maryland's past is coming to light. At the Piney Grove Archaeological Site, Christy Harper, WMAR 2 News.
If you have stories you'd like us to cover, we want to hear from you. Email us at storyideas@WMAR.com. And that's going to do it for us. Thanks for joining. Be sure to tune in again next week for Your Voice, Your Stories.